Puller. I'm sitting around, man, and I've been watching social media for a while now, and I can tell guys now to never argue with a woman, bro. Ever. I don't care what the situation may be. Stop that, man. That's a feminine energy. But I'm sitting around and I'm looking. I watch social media, and guys have formed a platform or formed a podcast or whatever they got going on. Shout out to those guys for doing what they do. But they invite women on, and they go back and forth with women, arguing. I'm trying to understand why. I don't get it. They're trying to prove something to a woman that doesn't want to hear you. That's why y'all are going back and forth. It just doesn't make sense. But it gets to a point, I've seen some of these podcasts, man, some of these platforms, dudes get upset. The woman will get upset. And they start arguing about all types of topics. Trying to debate a woman should do this, a man should do this. Her body counts this, and she's not this, and he's not that because he doesn't do this and that. Man, I've seen some of these dudes, man, they get in arguments. It's not a debate. It's not a discussion. It's not a conversation. When each party is berating one another. It's not. That's not a discussion. That's not a debate. That's an argument. They get to a point, they get agitated and loud. Then they start disrespecting one another, calling each other outside their names. I've even seen some of the dudes almost fight some of these women, man, on a podcast, bro. He gets so emotional, or the men would get so emotional. Some of these dudes have actually almost fought a woman. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Seriously. And they argue back and forth. MF this and motherfucker, man, and bitch this and... As a grown man, my grandfather told me something a long time ago. I was 15 years old. I will never forget it. He said, Slick, don't you sit around and argue with a woman, son, unless you're trying to be like one. That's what he told me. God rest and bless his soul. William Henry Logan. God rest and bless his soul. My father told me something that's similar when I was 28 years old. 17 years ago, he told me, he said, Slick, don't you sit your ass around there, boy, and argue with no fucking woman. You get feminine just like she will. Start arguing and getting emotional. You the man, control the fucking situation. That's what my daddy told me. And to this day, I've had my run-in with women. But now, never again I will never argue with a woman. That's feminine, and that is a female trait. Fellas, you look like a woman when you start arguing and getting emotional with her just like her. Straight down the fucking pipe.